Aries, welcome to your August predictions general reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Aries. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone who really needs to hear this message. So Aries, I'm trying out a brand new format. I'm going to hit every aspect of your life, love and romance, career, finances, and whatever spirit would like to bring forward, so you know what's about to happen in August. And even if this is things that, or these are things that are happening currently, you can just take this as any message you need to hear right now in this moment. So I'm really excited to try this spread out. I hope you are excited for this reading. Let's go ahead and get this started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl here to clear set the energy and do a mini meditation with you guys. But if you just want to jump right on into the card pull to see what the cards have to say, check out the pinned comment below with all the timestamps. For those of you here with me now, thank you so much for joining me. It really does help me connect to your energy by doing this. So I'm going to ask everyone to take a deep breath in. I'm going to ring the sound bowl 3 times, and during that time, I just want you to open up your energy to ask the questions you may have in regards to the month of August, and we'll see what Spirit has to say. So let's go ahead and take that deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Aries. All right, Aries, let's go ahead and see what Spirit has to say for you guys for the month of August. And this is so random, but during that, I was hearing like someone kind of like out of breath, like, so I wonder if someone's working on their cardio, if someone's trying to play some catch up here to you, Aries, or you're trying to catch up on a lot of things that maybe was falling a little bit behind. I don't know. I want to see what's up with this. Let's go ahead and see what Spirit has to say for you guys for the month of August. So, what is a general theme for my Aries this August? Tell me about it. Maybe someone's trying to chase you, Aries. You're trying to chase after something, the bag, I don't know. Tell me about August for Aries. August for Aries. Ooh, okay, there. Ooh. Aries, we have unity. Okay, a time of divine understanding, renewal, peace, and hope. You radiate and attract great love. Okay, I feel like there is some sort of completion coming into something where someone, it may have been on and off, or maybe someone, it was like tit for tat. Someone was chasing, someone was running, someone was not ready for it. And then, just misalignment all over the place between you and someone else. It feels very strongly. And this could be love and romance. It could be friendship, whatever pertains to you, shall it be. But I do feel like finally you guys are coming to an understanding of one another. Finally, you guys are becoming a solid front for one another. I do feel like there is some sort of closure coming. I do feel there's a reconciliation for a few of you. I definitely feel as if you guys are on the right place in the right time right now in this moment. And it will be lasting in August. There's something that you guys are creating together, whether that's a love, a friendship, maybe something a little bit more tangible than that. I do feel business partnerships probably can come through here as well. But a lot of you guys, I gotta say, this has to do with love and romance for sure, or a healing of a family member, I feel as well, especially siblings. I kind of am picking up on for someone. But let's go ahead and first pull a card for career and finances. Someone could have like a birthmark, a scar, or a tattoo on their hand. Okay, so we have mistakes, and it says, a past mistake left you financially insecure and unsure what to do. Your current financial situation was your own doing. Accept responsibility for it. Learn from your mistakes and let it go. You will get through it. Okay, so yeah, spirit, you guys have like a spirit guide who's very, very real, who is like, doesn't like to sugarcoat things and likes to tell you it as it is. And it's because Aries, you guys receive information like that pretty well. You don't take anything to heart. But yeah, I do feel like you guys are realizing there was some mistake you made in an investment, in a purchase. Maybe some of you guys overspent, read the credit cards up a little bit unexpectedly. But the positive thing that I read here was that learn from your mistakes and let it go. You will get through it. So I even feel like some of you guys are really beating yourselves up over it, or are really hard on yourselves for it. I mean, the only way we can lead to success is by learning from our failures. So I do feel like maybe there was just like a business that didn't take off, or a creative project that didn't take off, but that's okay, Aries. Either there's another way to it, or you're just going to bounce back from it. I feel like if some of you guys need financial aid or help, I do feel like you're going to get that support. I do feel like you're going to get someone that cares about you deeply and wants to help you out through this. So just know that these mistakes, maybe in finances, career, are minimal, temporary, and they will not last forever, as long as you don't succumb to it, as long as you don't just lay down and accept it. I think you guys are fighters by heart. So I don't think that this mistake is going to be the one all do all. You will find your way out of it, Aries. Now, others of you, this is just a forewarning. Do not take big risks right now in career, finances. I do feel like anything you act out of impulse, or anyone trying to sell you something that feels uncomfortably pressured by them, could lead to something that you were not prepared for, okay? So this could just be a little bit of a forewarning for anyone that is asking you for like a big loan, is asking you to partner in something, but isn't giving you all the details. Just be aware of that, Aries, okay? Let's see love and romance here. Tell me about love and romance for Aries in August. What does Aries need to know right now? I'm also seeing missed emails, missed things coming in the mail that you really need to read and look at. I'm seeing like broken computers or issues with Wi-Fi, internet that could be going on that could affect your business as well. I mean, we are in Mercury retrograde. So tell me about love and romance for Aries. Ooh, okay. Love yourself first. Wow. I love this. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. You know what, Aries? Yeah, I feel with this union and love yourself first, there was something you had to do to show someone that you were not willing to lower yourself, compromise, to repeat anything that you know wasn't good for you. And I do feel you had to be the ones, or the proponent, to like walk away, to pull back, or to break up with someone. And I feel that that gave them a major wake-up call. And I do feel, even in some ways, whether they would admit it or not, it made them get some mad respect for you, because you know that you hold yourself now to a high degree of wanting love, of wanting appreciation, and not just being the only one that gives it all out with nothing in return. That is not for you, Aries. So you really showed this person that in order to have me, have access to me, you need to love me the way I need to be loved. And I think that that's what this person's really getting now. And I do feel this was someone who was maybe emotionally unavailable, or in and out of your life, non-committal. But I think by you finally putting your foot down, it worked, Aries. And I think that this is why this person now wants to come forward for you. And they may be, for a few of you, they may be the ones offering help out of your financial circumstance, okay? Especially if they come from money, they have good money, they have their own businesses, they may be helping you out in some way. That does not make you dependent on them. I do feel like you will pay them back. I don't think it's like that or anything, but I do feel that they want to help you through this. Wow. So let's go ahead and get into the tarot. Tell me about 3 events that are happening in Aries' life, Spirit. Okay, King of Autumn, the King of Pentacles, Taurus energy. This is someone who's compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, and grounded. Everything's going to turn out great. Projects will be stunningly successful. Exciting new career opportunities are possible, and money or resources that come your way will be invested wisely. Interesting that we have the mistakes here. So, maybe this isn't current energy. Maybe this is something that you guys were struggling with the last few weeks, months, that now is about to be, settled. No longer is this mistake going to be haunting you. I think you guys are putting in the work, the time, the research into pulling yourself out of this and making it happen. This is a major comeback, Aries. This is huge here. Or again, like someone with King of Autumn energy, masculine earth energy, wants to help you out, wants to provide you with an internship, a job, wants to get you some network resources. I do feel if this is love and romance, this person may have put money and career over love for a very, very long time. But then when you pulled away or when you made those boundaries, they realized what was important. And it's not all just about money. It's not all about profession. They need some love in their life too. But they were running away for that for a while. And they thought that money and success and professional accomplishments was going to counteract the void of having love and romance or having you in their life, Aries. Someone has amazing hair. Maybe you're the one that always gets complimented on your hair, or this person does. Okay. Tell me more about August for Aries. 6 of summer. Yeah. Scorpio energy. And it says the love and care of children could become an important part of your life, and people from your childhood may return to it. Old memories can be healed, or possibly old childhood dreams are ready to be revived. Wow. So, okay, different messages for different groups of you. Some of you guys, the past, or someone from your past that I don't think you guys were 100% over and done with. And if so, maybe the love part of this isn't your reading. But I feel like the way they were, you knew it wasn't going to happen and continue. So that's where the boundaries had to be put in. You always had hope maybe that something more will come from it because of the strong chemistry, attraction. You guys hit it off quickly like magnets to each other, that there had to be something more to this, or more of a purpose than what it has been in the past. But I feel, again, whatever you did that you had to insert your boundaries, let them know who you are, really made them kind of think about how much they spent time with you, how much they missed you, how much they enjoyed being with you, Aries. And you may have known this person for a very, very long time with 6 of Cups. Maybe since childhood, maybe since you were teenagers, maybe since you guys were in college, I don't know. But you guys have known each other for a while, and they've always had these feelings for you, but maybe buried them for some time. Now, with career and finances, I feel this is something you guys have wanted to do, imagine for yourself since you were kids. That you could see yourself having this career, you could see yourself having this achievement, this goal. And there's something that maybe has been a hard road to get to it, but with the 6 of summer coming in, I feel Spirit is reminding you why you had this passion in the first place, what drew you to it, and how this is really meant to be something, a part of your life path. And that's why it's reoccurring. Definitely dreams that are very vivid here, especially dreams about the past specifically are coming forward now. That Spirit wants you to pay attention to. Someone could live by a water tower as well, or your hometown where both of you guys are from, there's a big water tower in it. Tell me another thing happening for Aries. Wow, the Princess of Spring, look at that. And some of you guys, the monarch butterfly may mean something to you very personally. And it says, creative opportunities that you feel passionate about are fluttering your way. Personal growth and broadened horizons will spark fresh and original ideas. Yes. Bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Spring. Wow. So it says, occasionally you may experience clashes with others. If you decide the matter is worth your energy, then do what you can to minimize the conflict without sacrificing your goals or beliefs. It's really interesting because 5 of Wands is usually Leo energy, but look, the artist of this deck depicted the 5 of Wands with the ram. So some of you could be dealing with another Aries, or someone with strong Aries in their chart. Does not have to be the case. But yeah, I think, before you guys took your boundaries with this person, whoever it was, I feel a lot of you romantic, but there was a lot of arguing, a lot of, conflicting energies between the two of you. You guys just not seeing eye to eye, butting heads, getting on each other's nerves. That kind of, someone was unwilling to change before, I really feel. And your patience is not to be taken for granted. And the fact that you gave this person amount of time that you did, I think is kind of what finally gave you the final straw, when they still, after all this time, was not willing to do what they needed to do in order to certify something here with you, Aries. And I also feel with, career and finances, there may have been a bad business partnership, a bad collaboration, or you didn't get along with a coworker or a boss at all. And that may have led to some conflicts and some mistakes in the career force, where maybe you had to leave that job, or maybe take a time off of it, or just keep your space away from that person. But I feel, again, anytime you fall down, you get back up again. And I feel August is one of those times you're picking yourself all the way up. And this comes with optimism. This comes with outgoing, optimistic, career, energetic energy, that you are just excited now that you have this opportunity to start creating something, to start researching it, to start putting yourself out there, to apply for things that will help you get this going. And also, if this is love and romance, yeah, I think you are going to hear from this person very soon. I think they've always been drawn to your spirit, Aries. I do feel they've always liked the fact that you are like a butterfly, that you just have this lightness to you. You have this warmth to you that's very, very contagious. And people, you just have this regal energy too. Like, I'm really paying attention to this crown here. Someone may have even been like homecoming or prom king or queen in their past. But anyway, I feel with this, like, they always kind of were drawn to the fact that you hold yourself now to like such a standard of not taking anyone's BS, by not being disrespected, by not being let down by someone telling you no. You will find another way. And I think as time goes on, you're rebuilding that essence and that inspiration and that fuel for you, where it's being very apparent by the end of the month. I do feel this person wants to treat you right, Aries, and I think it took them a little bit of a time out in order for them to really understand what could be lost here. But let's go ahead and clarify these cards. Tell me more about the King of Pentacles for Aries. Tell me more about the King of Pentacles for Aries. The Queen of Swords. I know that's right. Libra energy. So I wonder if some of you guys kind of view, I know this has no fire connotations to fire energy, but like one of you may view yourselves more of King of Wands, and one of you may view yourself as Queen of Swords. And I feel like the Queen of Swords energy had to put boundaries, had to be real, had to disconnect from the King of Pentacles if they weren't giving what they wanted, even though they knew that if they cared or if they felt the same way, they could. So I feel, with that being said, the King of Pentacles really missed the Queen of Swords here. But the Queen of Swords, despite how hard it was to cut that off for some time, knew that this was the only way the King of Pentacles was going to get it. It's almost like tough love type of energy here. Now, others of you, I do feel, again, the King of Pentacles really, when you started putting your boundaries up, when you started asserting yourself, and whether that was verbally or even spiritually, psychically, your needs, wants of how you're going to tolerate any energies coming forward that want a piece of you, a piece of your time, a piece of your energy, you made that very, very clear. And I think, again, that made them review anything that they were missing in their life that could have been a lack of. But by you doing that, I think it made them really see the importance of things. Wow. Tell me more about the Six of Summer for Aries. Tell me more about the Six of Summer for Aries. What is this all about, Spirit? Okay. The Devil. Wow. Capricorn energy. Ooh. You know, I gotta say here, not that it's an excuse or anything, but I do feel with someone's inability to be emotionally available, to be, committal, something big here with childhood trauma, okay? I see that here. And maybe someone has done a lot of work to heal their childhood trauma, to face their childhood trauma, especially if it was tried to be buried or avoided. And I think by finally kind of facing those inner demons that was holding someone back, or was making someone impulsive, or was making someone repeat certain behaviors that they knew wasn't good for themselves out of the fear of abandonment or out of the fear of being alone. It's really kind of done something for this inner child to start trusting again. Now, with the Six of Summer and career and finances, I am getting someone very specifically that was told they couldn't do it, or wasn't given the support, or was highly judged for trying to do something that maybe wasn't what your parents wanted for you, or what your culture or society deemed was appropriate for you to do. But I feel like now that you are finally giving yourself that chance to pursue something you've always wanted to do, even since you were kids, it's letting that fear no longer have control over you, Aries. And love is more powerful than fear. And I think that's what a big theme here is for you guys in August, as you reconnect with yourself, as you face your mistakes. You are kind of seeing that the only way that it could hold me back is if I allow it to. All I can do is learn and grow. I don't have to be wallowing in this, how I messed up, how I didn't do it. That's not helpful for me. But I think someone here developed that tendency from childhood. I know it, Aries. I work on this stuff myself too, and I know it's difficult, but you're doing a good job at those of you who are trying to evolve from a very hurtful pattern that you may have developed in childhood due to the lack of support, due to control. Now tell me about the Princess of Spring for Aries. The Queen of Wands. I know that's right, Aries energy. Bottom of the deck, we have Temperance. Yeah. So in the background, you do have divine guidance, divine assistance working for you. Things are coming together, and especially with love and romance. Again, it's been rocky for the two of you for sure, but I feel like there had to have been a break, or had to have been some sort of line drawn for this person to evolve spiritually. There was a plan for the two of you, and this was part of the plan here, for them to understand what they needed to grow out of, what they need to start growing into in order to be with you, Aries. And I feel there's more purpose here, that as they come to shed that bad habit, or shed those things that kept them from being in union with you, you guys are going to be more in alignment to grow something so beautiful that only the two of you can make. Whether that's a loving relationship, whether that's a deep friendship, whether that's, even for a few of you, if it is something that you can have, you can do, have kids one day. I just feel that here for a few of you. It's not for all of you, obviously. But for some of you, that's definitely in the cards. You're meant to make, a child that has significance in this world. It's not for everyone, but, for those of you that it is for, things are working out, and things will come together in the way it should, and it will give you peace. It will give you closure. It will give you happiness, the way that this all ends up. But with the Princess of Spring and the Queen of Wands, yeah, I just feel by the end of the month, you are getting this fire in you that you have so abundantly in your psyche, Aries, to just make it happen. And I do feel maybe if this is something outside of you, like a romance or a friend, they are getting the courage, the initiative to come forward. I do feel as if they know what they have to do in order to show you and prove it to you that they're ready for this union. They're giving this a shot. They're giving this a chance. And I feel they feel more secure in this now than they ever had before. Now, I gotta say, with the there's a lot of cooks in the kitchen here. So for a few of you, with the King of Autumn, the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Wands, if you are Queen of Wands energy, then I feel there was a Queen of Swords, whether this was a friend, whether this was a parent, whether this was someone in their close circle, or even an ex, that was trying to tell them some bad information, bad advice about you, or about what they need to do with their life, or what they need to have some sort of way with their life. And I do feel if there is that third party situation going on here, the King of Autumn at first chose to listen to the Queen of Swords, but at the end of it, they're choosing the Queen of Wands, which I feel like they're choosing you. All right, let's go ahead and pull some more cards. And that's the mistake they may have made. Tell me more about August for Aries. Tell me more about August for Aries. Okay, there we go. 2 cards. Let's see. First, we have surrendering to the journey. That's one of our greatest lessons here on earth, being human beings. Release control. So I do feel that this now, especially with temperance, like what you've wanted, what you sent the intention for, you've already taken the steps, and now you just have to let God, the universe, the spirit do the rest, or let this other person come forward if it's their turn to do so now. If the ball is in their court to use it, Aries, just surrender control of how they're going to dribble it, how they're going to shoot, or if they are at all. And just know what is meant to happen shall be, and my path is set out for me in the way it is. And all I can do is just keep trying, growing, evolving. Everything else will turn out in the way it should. If I have good intentions will follow. And then infinite abundance. Yes. It says abundance is pouring into your life. Yeah. I think this is a huge comeback. And I think a part of this comeback happening is surrendering control. And I do feel, again, even those that went through a hard childhood of like a chaotic environment to where you felt the only way you could have peace is by having control. I think a lot of you were realizing that was just a means to defend yourself or a means to protect yourself, but it may have kept you back from a lot of things. And now that you guys have worked through those issues or worked through those situations, or someone else has, even if this is outside of you and has nothing to do with you, I think this is contributing to your abundance, because there's a butterfly effect, right? Where small things don't look so significant until you see the bigger picture. And I feel the things that you have been doing, although you think they may be small, are adding to a greater picture here, which is going to be successful for you. So I do feel blessings coming in. I do feel healing coming in. I do feel, success coming in for you guys, and excitement coming in for you. And it may come in small packages, but it all adds up to something. And I'm excited to see that for you. So let's go ahead and get one more card for Aries. Is there anything else I can tell Aries? 2 cards again. So first we have Francesca, and it says, what do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. Yeah, that's a theme with the 6 of Cups and the Devil, right? But I think you guys are aware of that thought pattern and tendency, and the fact that you're even aware is a major first step. So now that you know that someone may be prone to worried anxieties, trying to, control the outcome, take that all aside and just envision having what you want and what that feels like. Because the more in tune you are with that type of energy, the more you will be believing in yourself to achieve it. It's 100%. This is how strong your thoughts really are, Aries. And then we have Opal. And it says, your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. Wow. So that's why children was kind of brought up. And I wonder even, this may be a trigger warning, and this may be not everyone's message, obviously, but I'm feeling miscarriage energy for someone out there, or the passing of a child. And, the parent could have been this person, right? Which for some people, it does create some rifts. And I do feel if that was a cause of this, it was not meant to destroy you guys. It was meant to bring you closer together. And even if for a while there was trials within that, you guys were meant to heal from this. You guys were meant to overcome from this. And others of you, again, it's just confirmation that there may be a future here where you guys are able to have kids, or maybe just take care of things together as a solid partnership to grow a business, to grow a loving home, to, be pet moms and dads. I don't know, whatever that is. I feel like with this card here that it could also mean you guys have healed a lot of your inner child that is so, so thankful that you did, and wants to say thank you for giving them that love and support and healing that no one else did when they needed it the most. Gosh. All right, Aries. Thank you so, so much for joining me for this reading. Wow, it was powerful. I really hope you enjoyed this message. I hope it's giving you the clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to everything you need to hear, everything that's to come and to prepare for in the month of August. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Aries, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Aries.